performing better than last season. You can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they continue their upward trend. Sixers, Pistons. The tip-off coming up right after this. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got John Collins. Robinson is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, Quentin Grimes out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 slot. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast. Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Embiid. Fades away. And that one goes long. And here's Cunningham. Now Duren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. P.J. Edgecombe picks one up. And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Philadelphia. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. So it's Detroit now. 76ers getting the bucket. Robinson misses. It's stolen by Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Grimes. Out left to the wing. Embiid. Champagnie passes to Embiid. To the inside. Cunningham on the wing. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Nice move. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The 76ers leading by 3. Now Grimes. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Now here's Cunningham. Inside. And Duren slams it in.
Cunningham, a 6'6" point guard, built to operate in the pick and roll.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Robinson passes to Collins. Now here's Duren. Tight defense on him. Lays it up off the glass. Duren's got 7.
And this is where Duran is most comfortable operating from. He focuses on taking high percentage shots.
Pass to Edgecombe. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Cunningham with some nice D. Thompson misses.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Edgecombe with it. Cunningham's there. To the left side wing. Embiid wide open. Misses the wing jab.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the combination of speed and athleticism on Thompson's drive makes him a guy that is very tough to cover.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Edgecombe, and foul on the shot he'll shoot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Pistons second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And the first one drops. Stan, when you have these back-to-back games, it must force you to alter your approach a little.
Well, Kevin, you got to manage minutes more carefully to not burn guys out. But really, if you can get the first one, it takes a little pressure off the back end.
Now, here's Cunningham. Still scoreless.
A moment to check out Cade Cunningham here. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Stewart checked in for Detroit. Oubre passes to Champagny. Oh, good with the triple. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Oubre, good.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
To the paint, here's Collins, and he can't bank that one in. The 76ers leading by 5. It's stolen by Cunningham. Shoots it up. Collins, good.
Yeah, tough-nosed veteran. Collins is no stranger to having to overcome aggressive defense.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Champagny. Off target with his 3. Right side, Collins. Cunningham outside from past the arc. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, you try to stay connected to Cunningham, but he finds a way.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Grimes. Here's Edgecombe. Covered by Cunningham. Just 3 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And Duncan Robinson, one of the more efficient three-point marksman coaches in this league.
Yeah, look, Kevin, Duncan Robinson built his game around his three-point shooting, and the threat of the three has drawn more defensive attention, and Duncan Robinson has learned to make plays for other people based on the defense that he sees a much improved all-around basketball player.
Now, here's Thompson. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
McCain against Cunningham. Got a piece of it.
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Drummond following the bucket by the Pistons. Pass to Watford. Fades and shoots. And it's Drummond missing. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 16-5 run here. It's good. And it's an 8-point Detroit lead.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And the 76ers call time here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Here's McCain. Still yet to score. It's stolen by Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Collins trying to break free. Thompson misses. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Oubre kicks to Gordon. Pass to Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Watford. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Outside Collins. Thompson finds Collins. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Back to Thompson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Thompson's got his third basket of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to McCain. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And the struggles continue, guys, and really it's about those turnovers. They've been the culprit.
Different look here for Detroit. Walsh is checked in. And Ivy subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Pistons leading by 8. And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season coach was cut short by injury.
Yeah, it was really too bad, Kevin, because he was having a great year and an improving year as the time went on. This guy's just getting better and better. Both his shooting is improving and his decision-making, and it was a shame he didn't get to see that through to the end.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so
hard. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Pass to Oubre. Now Watford. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Now Christie, defended by Gordon. Gordon against Christie. Here's Stewart.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. McCain against Ivy. Here's Drummond. It's deflected.
Great recognition from Stewart. I like seeing him use his length and size to make an impact on defense.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
McCain and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Foul.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
The first free throw is good. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
Jay Crowder's checked in for John Collins.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And stolen by Drummond.
Pistons foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your Sixers.
And both free throws good for Oubre. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 20-6 run. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, just slicing his way to the rim. Just look at this kid, Ivy, go.
It's McCain on the wing. Back to Gordon. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Here's Walsh. No good on the triple.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he sinks the second. So it's the Pistons now. 8-point game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ivy with it. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Pass to Stewart. Fires the 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Here's McCain. Fires for 3. And so it's Detroit holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They've got Gordon. Edgecombe is out there with Quentin Grimes. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Offensive rebound. Gordon dishes to Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Cunningham right side. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Gordon. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Grimes misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Outside Robinson shoots. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, when your shot is as polished as Robinson's, you can be that fast with your motion.
Champagnie passes to Grimes. Here's Embiid. The defense that time from Duran. Pistons leading by 10. Crowder inside. He gets that one.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Free throw good, Crowder. Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, two things can happen on that, Kevin. Number one, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't, and the ball's thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Nets in Brooklyn. Pass to Edgecombe. High post, Embiid. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Crowder kicks to Holland. The kick out to Crowder. Lets the 3 fly. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
Thompson outside. Down low. He can't get that one. Good D by Embiid. Pass to Edgecombe. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Cunningham. Thompson inside. He's against Gordon. Deep 2 from Robinson. Money from the wing. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Thompson against Gordon. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 5th rebound in this one. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. To the middle, here's Grimes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Cunningham with it. Now defended by Embiid. Yep, that one goes in there. Duran's got 11 points.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense. Pass to Grimes.
Here's Champagny. 17 points in his last outing. And Embiid throws it down.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how it will be remembered in the game of basketball, and he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Thompson passes to Durant. Embiid with the steal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
I think Edgecombe's quickness put the defense in a bad spot there, so they end up fouling.
The 76ers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Collins checked in for Holland. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Cade Cunningham. The drive by Thompson. Duran. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, as his career progresses, Duran needs to improve his free throw shooting.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. Jaron McCain's checked in for the 76ers. And a switcher also for Detroit. Christie's checked in for Duncan Robinson. Poke loose. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Thompson outside. Ivey finds Christie. And McCain pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 16. In the corner, it's Oubre. Sinks the three-pointer. Oubre's got 9.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop them?
And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Assisted by
As a playmaker, Ivey has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
Pass to Grimes. And that one's good. Drummond.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Christie has the open look. It's good from long range. Christie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
Isaiah Stewart.
As to Oubre. Now Grimes. Now McCain. Here's Drummond. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Here's Christie. And they get it back. Collins kicks to Ivey. Here's Christie. Offline with his 3.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plaster to the shooter. Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
From downtown, out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Sixers ball.
Here's McCain. Pass to Watford. Inside, Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Pistons leading by 11. Here's Ivy, and he uses the glass on the layup. Ivy's got 5 now.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Pass to Watford. Now McCain. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ivy with the bucket. He has 7.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Over to the left wing. Back to McCain. Drills it from outside.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
1:27 left to play in the first half. And stolen by Drummond. To the right side. Here's Watford. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Over in the corner, Christie. This one for 3. The rebound by Watford.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient. Well, picking up his second foul. He can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Substitution, Jay Crowder.
There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Drummond, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. 9 points for Andre Drummond. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Ivy passes to Walsh. Pistons passing it around. Ivy against McCain. Pass to Christie. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Shot by Crowder, no good. Oubre outside. Three-pointer. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
15 foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That one is off. The Pistons making a change here. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the post game.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Jalen Duren really having a great game.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. They've got Robinson. Asar Thompson is out there with Collins. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5. And finished off by Collins.
Using his size inside. Collins refusing to settle for the layup and elects the dunk instead.
Pass to Champagnie. And he makes that one. Champagnie's got 6 points. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Oubre. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Out to the right wing. Back to Cunningham. Edgecombe with the steal. Goes up. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Running the floor, Edgecombe made sure he wasn't getting caught on the break.
76ers foul. Justin Champagnie. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Cunningham dishes it to Collins. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
They grab their own miss. Here's Champagnie. Count it. Champagnie's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite 2-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And good that time. 10 points here for PJ Edgecombe.
Nice play by Edgecombe. He has the strength and body control to finish.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul.
PJ Edgecombe picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Cade Cunningham taking 2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham.
Well, the pressure on Cunningham when he came into the league was immense. He's gone through adversity, but he's never stopped working to improve.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Timeout called the 76ers.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Driving in, makes it off the glass. Gordon's got his second bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Assertive drive by Cunningham. Just took off and never looked back.
The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Embiid. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. No good off the front iron. Thompson in the corner. Gordon against Robinson. Now here's Cunningham. Three-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Edgecombe.
Detroit.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Personal foul.
On Tuesday, they'll host the Boston Celtics. And then on Friday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Thompson finds Cunningham. And he overshot that one, missing. The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Edgecombe. Not going to go that time. The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. To the paint. That one, no good. Cunningham with some nice D. It's Collins with the drive. And there it is for him. Collins has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, good to see Collins continuing to go at the defense. He knows he's hot right now, and he's riding the momentum.
Pass to Oubre. Six on the shot clock. A beautiful reverse layup. He's got 13.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Thompson outside. Outside Collins. Misses off the left iron.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on it.
Edgecombe, no good. Detroit leading by 3. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Thompson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on
him. The 3. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Cunningham for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Robinson with the block. Now here's Duran. 12 points for him. Outside Collins. Back to Duran. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Offensively, John Collins' game is tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Well, it sure is, Kevin, and I've always admired John Collins' efficiency. You know, I mean, he can make threes. He can create his own shot both in the post and off the dribble facing up and make mid-range jumpers. He's a great offensive rebounder. He's a lob threat. Really not much John Collins can't do at a very high level.
Trendon Watford's checked in for Philadelphia. Jared McCain comes in for Edgecombe. Here's Christie. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 5. In the corner, it's Gordon. Pass to Embiid. Oubre inside the three-point line. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
Two shots.
And Embiid drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Christie has the open look. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Christie's got 11 points.
Well, Ivy doing a good job of keeping the ball moving to set his teammate up.
Pass to McCain. Now Watford. Back to McCain. Puts it up. Rebounded by the Pistons. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Pistons have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond comes in for Embiid. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kelly Oubre. Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. And Christie drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Outside Gordon. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get back.
Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
Bounce pass from McCain. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Watford. Oh, that's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Here's Watford.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Stewart. Pistons working now with a new shot clock. Christie the pass to Walsh. Christie with it. 13 points in the game. Pass to Stewart. Over Grimes. That one off the back iron and out. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's McCain. He's got 7. Drummond. Now Grimes. In the corner, it's McCain. Goes up again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
And this is what you want Ivy doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Here's McCain. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Stolen away. Now Grimes. Williams with the block.
Yeah, Williams gets at least one swat a game. He's got great anticipation.
Stewart in the corner. Out to the wing. Pass to Ivy. Here's Walsh. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And really, that is why he is feared as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Well, good footwork, good assertiveness, able to put a ton of pressure on the shooter.
He had a nice open look right there. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Well, give Stewart room at the arc at your own risk. He'll stretch the floor whenever he can.
Here's McCain. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Pistons on top. They lead by 11. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Edgecombe is out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Trendon Watford. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
Shooting for Detroit, Thompson at the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Asar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. No good from outside. And Duran, here we go. Christie, the three-pointer is right on target. And the Pistons lead by 14.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Thompson outside. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Christie for the 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
To the inside. Williams with the block.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated.
Kate Cunningham's checked in for Robert Williams. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Edgecombe. Now Grimes. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And Philadelphia making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Here's Watford, covered by Cunningham. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Pistons leading by 15. Knocked away. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Back to Grimes. Pass to Watford. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jalen Durham.
Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. And he can't hit the second. Detroit's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Christie kicks to Thompson. Christie the pass to Thompson. Now here's Collins. Guarded closer. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
Thompson, 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Takes a 3. Connects from three-point range.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this side.
Cunningham left side. Pass to Christie. Back to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. They get a hand on it. Champagny passes to Watford. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
Detroit, no good that time either. Oubre outside. It's Grimes on the wing, defended by Christie. Here's Champagny. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls. Detroit making a switch. Robinson's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Trying to end the drought. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
3 points.
Cunningham's got his 8th assist here tonight.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Watford, covered by Cunningham.
Detroit foul. Cade Cunningham. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2. Brendan.
No good on the second free throw. Pistons leading by 10. Kicks it out to Collins. Thompson left side. Outside Robinson. Shoots over Oubre. And Robinson that time on the assist by Thompson.
Well, sometimes you play good defense and it doesn't matter. Robinson hits a tough shot.
Pass to Oubre. Here's Champagny. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Collins.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Justin Champagny taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So for the Pistons, Bonus checked in, and it's Stewart in for Collins. Both shots good from the stripe. Detroit leading by 10. Cunningham inside, covered by Watford. The Pistons working the ball around now.
Detroit foul. Bona. First personal foul. 5th team foul.
Pass to Oubre. inside. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
You can see the length of Cunningham there, and his timing helped out on that block, too.
Great D that time from Oubre.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best nights from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Team is already in the penalty.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Sixers.
And both free throws good for Oubre. Detroit with the ball. Cunningham drives in.
Yeah, once he gets momentum going towards the rim, Cunningham is hard to veer off course.
The 76ers trail by 10. Grimes with it, and he lays it straight in.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Stewart in the corner. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Robinson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Champagnie. Here's Grimes. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, that's what you want from Cunningham. Use your size, attack the rim.
Pass to Oubre, and here's Embiid. Now Grimes. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Second personal foul.
Three.
At the line.
That's good from Grimes. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Taking 3 shots.
That one misses. Pistons leading by 12. Cunningham outside. Stripped it away. Moving it up. And Cunningham with the slam.
Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
Pass to Oubre. Here's Champagnie, guarded by Stewart. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Detroit's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Cunningham kicks to Holland. Five to shoot. Robinson for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 17. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Oubre outside. Pass to Edgecombe. Oubre outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Champagnie. That one a little long. Detroit leading by 17. Cunningham passes to Robinson. The Pistons working the ball around now. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Oubre. Now Edgecombe. And here's Embiid. Yep, that one goes.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Offensive rebound. Grimes finds Embiid. Great defense that time from Duren.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
The 76ers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. And Philadelphia calls time here. So, Coach, in the last 26 years, only 3 Eastern Conference teams have been NBA Finals favorites. Anything need to change there?
You know, I really don't think so, Kevin. I'm not sure it matters to people. I mean, the NBA Finals, you're going to have one team from the East, one team from the West, and people are going to watch because you're down to the last series for a championship. I think it's a conversational point to talk about one conference dominating, but I don't think in a given year fans really care.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. And then for Detroit, Robert Williams is checked in for Duren. Thompson comes in for Holland. And it's Max Christie in for Duncan Robinson. Here's Grimes, defended by Christie. Now Edgecombe. Cunningham with some nice D. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Grimes passes to Drummond.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Oubre outside. 5 to shoot. Banked in off the glass.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
There's 1:47 left here in the fourth quarter. Another steal. Pass to Grimes. Edgecombe with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Grimes. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. A dominating performance for Detroit.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Cade Cunningham.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Cunningham passes to Christie. And it's off from three-point range. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Here's Cunningham.
Jared McCain.
Inside, Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 20.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Champagnie. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you next time.
That's my son, but he too grown. Gotta move back here cause you move wrong. Everything a little cheap like a two-tone. I be wondering how I made the fans mosh pit. I be thinking about what type of car I get. Still got the wrong time on the watch. Hey, I'm gonna make what's new is tune. Hey, hey, hey. I got you out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for you. I got you out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for yourself. Hey, 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 hey. I got you out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for you. I got that paper and turned to a villain. A house full of people, I'm still by myself. Hey, I got ski them on their way for that. I got drop ski, not ski. Thumbs down to everybody. Newspapers all me, fat boy done made good, not yet, but he stay hood. Nerdy is, I've been laying off the squares, can't you tell? Feel like I need a chip, but finally not by
with a flow like this.
Can't nobody do the go like this.
With a glow like this.
And a like this.
Can't nobody drop it low like this.
Get dough like this.
10 toes like this.
Hit him with the finger roll like this.
Can I roll right quick?
Can I blow right quick?
Now you know you had to froze that red.
With the
C-A-D-I. Double L, take them to the hotel. Oh well.
Throw it, I'ma catch it like Odell.
So I pull up with the cheese, no rotel.
Double L, AC.
With the rock, no Jay-Z. You ain't talking money and pay me.
Now you wanna F on
maybe. I'm pulling up pretty, I'm all through the city. It's like Lou. Ayy, I pull up designer, he want my call out the like Lou. Ayy,
you goofies ain't getting no rockin' now Gucci like ayy. Quit thinking I'm stupid, ain't owe me, don't they knew me like ayy.
Yeah, Lou, ayy, 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 yeah.
3, 2, 1, let me take off, sis.
You want me go like it's take off, sis.
Let me bake off, sis.
Get your cake off, sis.
Tell me what they wanna take off, sis.
Challenger, who in my caliber? I take a and I like Hannibal.
Got your